And then yesterday, we already broke down the Detroit Lions schedule. 6-2 right now. We had them. Do we had them winning it versus the Chargers?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, so 7-2, 8-2 versus the Bears, 9-2 versus the Packers.
I had them going 8-1. Whether that's
let's just say they win 14 games. Is that fair? Is that fair? Everyone in the chat.
That's going 8-1.
All of the people. Is that fair? 14 wins.
The Cowboys are the only team the rest of the season that's above 500. Not only that, most of the teams are like near the bottom of the league. I'm
telling you, it's a 3-game season. And Nick, Lucas, I want to get your opinion. I said this yesterday. I feel like the Detroit Lions maybe a 3 or 4 game season in the second half, to where you're at the Saints, at LA, at Dallas, and then Lucas, I brought up your point with the Vikings game. You're at Minnesota. I think that you're at a 4-game season. If you can go 3-1 in those 4 games, I think you have a chance to win that 1 seed, because I don't think you lose these other games in the NFC North.
I mean, it depends. Did they shut? How long is Justin Fields still shut down for?
I think I'd rather play Justin Fields.
Lucas.
What's up?
I think I would rather have Justin Fields in the game.
Well, I'm saying, like, you can't, like, I think it's tough to say, like, a 4-game schedule when you remember how tough it was to go into Chicago last year. Now they got DJ Moore. They're an improved team. Like, I'm not saying that the Lions are going to lose there, but that's a game where you could easily get smacked around. It's hard for any team to play in Chicago. Look at the 49ers last year. I mean, look at some of the.
That was the one loss I picked.
Okay, so cool. Let's be, because some people in the chat here are saying Detroit Lions said 13-4. John Hughes said it is possible, but more like 7-2. Let's do this. I will be a man of the people here, real quick. This is what we're gonna do. Let's say they win one more. They lose one more game in the NFC North, whether it's the Bears, like Lucas is saying, or maybe the Vikings on the road. They lose one more, and then out of those 3 games, the Chargers, Saints, and
one.
Cowboys, they lose 1, so 2 losses to finish the season 13-4.
That's totally fair.
And that was my record prediction at the year. So you're sitting at 13-4, right? That's what we had the Eagles finishing. So then it just comes down to a tiebreaker.
What is a tiebreaker if you don't play?
Conference.
Conference,
yep.
Like the Eagles and Lions, for example, like the Ravens, they'll have like matchups. Or I don't know if the Eagles play the Ravens too, but they'll have matchups on their schedule that are similar. And then if like
I think the Lions actually come out of that. I don't know what the percentage of the conference, because if you think about it, I know I'm getting into divisions here, but the Lions are in the worst division in football.
Oh yeah.
So they could go get easily 6 games in the conference, or 5. Say they do drop 1, 5. That's 5 conference games already out of your 13 wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think that's a huge advantage, and you've already gotten 1 versus the Bucks. That's 6. The Falcons, that's 7. Panthers, 8. And then if you beat the Saints, that's 9. I think if you kind of go lose 2 more games and you have a tiebreaker, I think you can win that.